and Scott Starboard.
Hey, Scott.
Scott Starboard.
All right, I'll get Scott.
Scott Starboard.
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 Scott Starboard!
Now, turn it up, feel the bass line, gallop fast, collide past the stars, shoot through the mast. Hands high, cheer flows like the breeze. The Scott Starboard vibe, breaking rules with ease. Gritty like sawdust, but smoother than silk. Words spill out, whipped up honey to milk. The show takes on galaxies, king of the scene. Fusion of rhythms, a genre grafted dream. Scott Starboard. Every pulse and sound, a radiant glow. It's the Scott Starboard. Now giddy up, get down, and let that energy grow.
Yo! Thank you so very much for being here. I am Scott Starboard. This is the Scott Starboard Show. Oh, that is correct. Now, you can't really see it too well, but I was planning on wearing, because it's St. Patrick's Day. Happy St. Patrick's Day, everybody. Thank you for being here. I was planning on, let me see if I can fix this real quick. I was planning on wearing my little Irish hat, right? I'm gonna wear this. Think it's normal. Make sure everything's going good. Okay, right? I'm thinking of is it working? All right, good. Look, I'm thinking of wearing this, right? And I'm like, all right, that's cool. And then it turns into some, I don't know, Sally Fields type of hat, right? I don't know what's going on, right? That girl. Anybody know that show from ancient history? So I'm like, all right, this is good. This one took me so long, a little extra long. And I'm like, all right, then I'll put my thing back on. Hey, where'd my head go? It doesn't work that way. So we're getting rid of that. And hold on. All right. Now we're back to normal. And we're good to go. Thank you guys so much for being here. Oh my God, it's St. Patrick's Day, everybody. Maybe I'm a little tipsy, drinking too many vitamin waters. Vitamin waters. All right. We got a heck of a show for you today. I know yesterday we did St. Patrick's Day, and we already looked at all that stuff. Fights all over the daggone place. But this is even more craziness, okay? Now listen, I've said it before, I'll say it a billion times. I gotta close this up. There we go. We, my dear friends, are I think everybody here is an American, right? Might have some Canadians in here, but we still love you. You're our cousins to the north. But I'm 100% red, white, and blue, pure blood American. But my ancestors, at least most of them, came from Ireland. So, St. Patrick's Day hits your boy right there in the fields. My Aunt Norma, rest in peace, love you so much. It was her birthday. My cousin Eric, you don't know his last name, so good luck to all you weirdos. Like all these weirdos trying to get fish tank shut down. What's wrong with you? It's fun. People trying to have some fun. And we're going to have some fun tonight. And I'm going to look at all types of stuff. I got some stories right out of Ireland, and we get some stories melding Ireland to America, but we get all types of other stuff going on. All types of other stuff. We're going to have fun, okay? It's a fun stream, all right? So grab your whiskey, I don't know, single malt rye, whatever you got going on, your beers, or your vitamin water, I don't care, whatever you're drinking, and come and have a grand old time with your boy and all your friends. We're all here enjoying life together. It's fun. We're going to have some fun. We're going to have fun all the way till 8 o'clock, till our boy Dark Bass Steve pops on the scene. That's right, crispy and clean. You know how we go. Shout out to Chris Thompson, the Fat Pig. They were on right before me on the Pig Pen. got out of work late. Of course I did. Of course I did. And I'm like, dag nabbit, I missed the beginning of it, but I caught the end of it, and it's always a good time. So don't forget, Tuesdays and Thursdays, 3 p.m. And they're always 3 p.m. sharp, not like me where I'm 15, 20 minute, half hour late over here. I try not to be. It's a mess. But yeah, check them out. The Pig Pen, the_fat_pig, or one capital C Chris, capital T Thompson. The Pig Pen. It's a great show, and I love everybody over there. Juggalette Jen was up in there, just being silly and fun like she always is. And the chat's popping over there. It's good, great, grand old time. And like I said, we're gonna keep this party going all the way to Dark Mass Steve, all the way to our boy Primetime 99 Alex Stein at 11 p.m. on Real America's Voice. But let me get to the chat so we can get some stories going on. Do I have to change this every time? I do. I notice. I'm like, why my comments on the screen here so small? There should be no shrinkage on my chat. This is the greatest chat of all time, anywhere in the entire galaxy. Pretty much in the universe. I can't really see what people are posting on different social medias in like the Andromeda galaxy, but I know for damn sure in this entire Milky Way galaxy ain't nobody finer than these people right here. Love every last one of you putting up with my silliness. Kenny, Chuck-a-Luckin' Powers, my dude. Freaking love you, Kenny Powers. Love you. Thank you for being here. Scotty, St. Patrick's. Sure and Bigora, baby. We getting it fired up. Erin, go Brawlers, all that shiz. Let's go. Let's go. I don't know what I'm talking about. Renee Rose. Love you with every fiber of my being. You know it. Happy St. Patrick's Day, Scotty. Happy St. Patrick's Day, Renee. We love you. A ray of light. A ray of pure, uncut sunshine right there. Love you, a ray of light. Thank you for being here. Love you, love you, love you. Johnny Z. Johnny Z. Friendly. Up in the place to be. My dude. Love you, brother. Happy St. Patrick's Day. There he is. The man of the hour. The host of the critically acclaimed Pig Pen, one capital C, capital T Thompson. I messed that one up. It's not easy to do that one. Chris Thompson up in here. Love you, brother. Top of the morning to you, Scotty, me boy. The greatest whatever, Bob Cook. Love you, Bob. I know, listen, if you're new, if you ain't screaming, you ain't streaming, in my opinion. I'm yelling for your enjoyment. Listen, I like yelling. I don't know what I'm going to do. I try, sometimes I'll get a little serious and I'll start talking like this. But most of the time, I like to yell. I don't know what to say. In a former life, I was a punk rock, heavy metal, hardcore singer. So I don't know, when I have a mic in front of me, it's just, I think, embedded in your boy's DNA at this point, just to be yelling up on the mic. Can't help myself. Pardon me. Nick the Gun Guy, everybody's favorite brother right here, my boy. Can love y'all. Thank you. Good evening, Chuck-a-Luckers. Let's go. Since when is Scotty Mom? Since when is Scotty Muhammad Irish? And my towel's green, okay? I got a green towel up on here. And it's the Ayatollah, Scott Mania. It's running wild all over Iran. Don't let Trump know, because he gonna get me. Starboard is a very popular Irish name. It's actually Mick Starboard. Yeah, just for future reference. I left out I changed it a little bit. I love you guys. Starboard is Irish, like Mike to American. Exactly. Nick the Irish Gun Guy. Let's go. Oh my God, you guys are so good. Scott, heard Scott's running late. Him and Joe the Supermarket. Oh God. We're at an Irish party. Listen, we were at me and Joe the Supermarket were partying it up, and the party was so good we couldn't put our legs down. Okay, they said don't eat the worm, but apparently Joe didn't listen. Gulp, 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 all the way to the worm, and now nobody will give him ivermectin. Something like that. There's got to be a good joke in there somewhere. I tried. Eva! Love you, Eva! Thank you for being here. Scott Hollywood Star Wars. Maybe one day. I hope so. It better be soon. Because I ain't getting no younger. And it better not be Scott Bollywood. Like my boy Nick the Gun Guy wants me to be in Bollywood. The Holy... I don't know why it makes me laugh so much. The Holyoke St. Patrick's Day Parade is on Sunday. What a bunch of jobbers. Oh, my God. If you guys know anything about Holyoke, Massachusetts, it's a shithole, okay? It's a dump. And they are so far away from anything. You know, they're not really too far away. Worcester, you might see the name of the city as Worcester, but it's Worcester to us hardy New Englanders here. And Worcester got shit going on. Like Worcester has, some crime and crap like that, but Worcester has some beautiful sights. They got a bunch of things going on. They got the Turtle Boy statue out there. Shout out Aiden Carney, my dude, fellow Irish American. My dear friend, love that dude, Turtle Boy. Worcester has a lot going on for itself. Holyoke just gave up. I don't know, they just gave up. Fitchburg's near there too. And Fitchburg's just, they're doing the methadone shuffle, if you know what I'm saying. It's like, I do it without breaking everything. It's like this. You see somebody, if you are it's all over the place. Brockton, New Bedford, everywhere. Boston, the methadone mile. But if you are in Holyoke or Fitchburg, this is what you're doing right here. Hey, what's up? I don't even think they look up and say, hey, what's up? It's like, hey, you okay? Yo, you hear Holyoke Joe got out? Oh, so he got out? Oh, fuck. That dude owes me money. No, I don't know. Joe, I don't know. I'm just fucking with you. They should put Joe on a float since he can't touch the ground. Oh my God. You guys are amazing. I hope people understand these jokes. If they don't, let me know and I'll fill you in. Holyoke Joe was some sort of wrestler. His whole entire back is tattooed with Hulk Hogan. And to be fair to the dude, he did get to go into the ring with freaking Hulk Hogan and Macho Man Randy Savage. And they're like adoring his back tattoo, fucking flexing for the crowd. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I'm not jealous, but it's cool. It's super cool. But that's like the only cool thing that the dude's ever done in his life. He likes to he videotaped or recorded rather everyone above the Love Sponges original shows, and the only people who ever had the copies was him, Joe the Supermark. And it's just it's a shame because everybody, including myself, like gave this dude a chance, and he always just backstabbed everybody. So he's just somebody, he's a lol cow. It's fun to point and laugh at him, and he would call people's work to get them fired. Like, this is he's one of the people, one of the reasons why I can't even say, my mom or my brother or anybody. Like, I got to protect everybody from lunatics like Joe the Supermarket. So yes, we're going to make fun of him. Plus I'm a little tipsy. I'm a little tipsy from all the St. Patrick's vitamin water. I'm full of it. I just like picking on him. What do you want me to do? Will the Joe the Supermarket float be highlighted again this year? It's just a big hospital bed. Oh my God. All right. So now people are going to be like, you're making fun of somebody in the hospital. Yes. You heard our boy, the greatest one, Bob Cook. Joe the Supermarket is in the hospital and he doesn't want to leave because when he leaves, he gonna be clank, clink, getting arrested. But he keeps telling them that he has like brain worms. I don't know. He keeps telling like he has worms. And they refuse to give him ivermectin because we are in Massachusetts, and ivermectin does cure some cancers. Oh yeah. Don't let anybody tell you different. That's the absolute truth. Not all, but some cancers, right? And this is Massachusetts, so because Trump and a bunch of other people were like, "Oh, ivermectin is good for you." Mel Gibson, Robert California, what's his name now? Robert Kennedy Jr., Robert F. Kennedy Jr., they all said, like, it's good if you take the ivermectin, it helps cure all types of shit. And so they won't give him ivermectin. He's like, well, I need ivermectin. I'm not leaving until you give it to me. And I guess, just let him stay there. So that's what the hospital bed thing is. And he called up Bubba the Love Sponge one day and was like, yeah, I can't put my legs down. And I don't know why, but it was just hilarious. It's like, what? What bullshit are you selling now? He can't put his legs down. It's a funny thing. He's a weird dude. Holyoke Medical Center is a parade sponsor. Maybe they can get him in there. I'm sorry. Anybody who doesn't understand this. But it is glorious. It truly is. Bart Hutchinson. Dang it, I put the N in there again. I put the N because you're my N. You know what I'm saying? Love you, Bart. Thank you for being here always. Wise Academy. Happy St. Patty's Day, baby. Love you. That's family lamb right there. Everybody give Buddha some love. That's my dude. That's my family right there. Bart O. Hutchinson. Rady. Love you, Rady. The Hall of Fame. Fabulous, famous Rady. I love you, Rady. You know that always. Brendan Wiles getting buck wiles around here. B-dubs. My dude, I love you, brother. Scott is from the most Irish city in the world, Boston. Sean Bigora, baby. Chicago always tries to claim they're the most Irish. Listen, I'm sorry. This place is full of Irish people, okay? And the more south you go from Boston, you get the Irish Portuguese mix, which is your boy. I'm a mutt, though. I got all types of stuff in there. You got Swedish. So I can celebrate many days, okay? There is no other day like St. Patrick's Day, except for Cinco de Mayo. So what do you want me to tell you? Listen, I screwed up yesterday real quick. Let me just get this off my chest. I'm rambling, screaming like a maniac, just having fun. Trying to keep you guys entertained, have fun, right? I said that St. Patrick, one of the greatest Italians in the world, okay? Maybe second only to Christopher Columbus, but I digress. St. Patrick, I said, came into Ireland and got all the rats out. He got all the snakes out. Snakes, rats, I don't know. He got all those pieces of shiz out of the freaking country. That's what I meant. Boston. Stinkerate Snizzo. The sensational Snizook. You got two nicknames now. See, you asked for one, and they come in like Jesus and the fish. Just multiplied, baby, all day long. Eat more coleslaw. Not only should you eat more coleslaw, but you should give this man some love because EMC is one of the all-time great, hilarious commenters ever in the whole damn galaxy. Oh, I'm not kidding. One of the greatest. That's my boy. He might be having the corned beef. I don't know. He can't keep getting away with it. I know, right? This is my dog. Alex Stein called Lummy's sports show today. He did. I missed it. I hate work. I want this to be my work. If this is my work, I'll never miss things like that ever again. Yeah, right. I hope I don't. but I do want this to be my job someday. It'd be nice, right? Lummox said Alex Stein will be zooming into Bubba's on Thursday again. No doubt. Let's go. Alex is back. Steiny is back on Bubba. Let's go. They're always after me, Lucky Charms. These pieces of shite. Give me Lucky Charms. You know, I'm not just saying this because it's St. Patrick's Day and because I come from Irish heritage. All cereal has changed, in my opinion. Even Cheerios. Does it taste like Cheerios? Am I crazy? Anybody know what I mean? Like, Fruity Pebbles was the shiznit, right? Everybody like Fruity Pebbles? Fruity Pebbles tastes like 3D printed plastic now. I don't know. It doesn't taste the same. But the one bad for you morning cereal, I mean, you can have it at any time of the day, is Lucky Charms. Lucky Charms still tastes like Lucky Charms after all these years. It's like the only one. Well, that and grape nuts, and I know nobody likes grape nuts except me. Not all there up in the dome. I don't know. I always like grape nuts. There's nothing to them. Don't put sugar in it. That ain't going to help. I just like it. I don't know. But Lucky Charms still tastes the same after all these years. Captain Crunch, little bit. It sort of tastes like it did back in the 80s and 90s. How would I know about the 80s since I am only 32 years old? I don't know. I don't know how to describe that. I hope there's no camel jizzockeys in the chat. Fish tank is so is good, wholesome fun. Jay. Oh my God. I got to watch some Fish Tank last night and I fell asleep to Fish Tank. Now, I remember I was just saying to you guys, I think it was yesterday, or maybe it was Thursday, or whatever the heck the last day. I don't know. But I'll tell you this. Fish Tank's one of these shows. It's 24 hours a day. It's on MDE.com, right? So there is some downtime and some boring moments. And you could be watching for 5 minutes. You could be watching for 30 minutes. It's like, all right, I got stuff to do. I'll just let it play. You walk away for a second, and that's when the fireworks happen. Fish Tank Fire. A lot of people I talk to, not most, but a bunch of people I talk to, they're like, I don't like these new contestants. I don't have anything in common. Morgan, I showed you yesterday, Morgan Elizabeth's like, I hate all these people. I guess at the beginning I hate them, and then you eventually figure out which ones you like. We're already getting to rip off their Majora masks because we're seeing who we like and who we don't real quick. I think, anyway. I don't know. It's heating up. All I know is Fish Tank is getting good. I might, if I have time and I shut the heck up eventually, and after my stories, hopefully we'll show some Fish Tank clips because you guys are probably like, what are you and Eve are always talking about this Fish Tank deal? Fish Tank is the shiznit. I'm missing Sam Hyde big time. Without Sam there, it hurts. I'm loving Bam Margera. Bam, don't be upset, brother. I love you. I'm just saying, we need Sam Hyde. I can't wait for Alex Stein to go on. I'm going to ask Alex again when he goes on if I can tag along with him. I hopefully this year is the year that I can tag along and be on Fish Tank. I can't wait. Even if I'm not on the damn show, I just want to hang out. You know what I mean? Truth is unbreakable. Everybody give Truth some love. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Truth is unbreakable. Truth, I don't want to dox her. She's already kind of doxed herself. You don't know exactly where she is, okay? But she is in probably the beer capital of America. So the Irish are very proud of Truth is Unbreakable. Dan the Man Soca, my brother from another coast with the most, my boy. What's up, Chucka-Lucka fam? Love you, baby. Thank you for being here, Dan. Love you. Eat More said, I remember cereal famine. Couldn't get a bowl anywhere. And the Pete. Oh, the Pete. What movie was that from? Oh my God, the Pete. Pete Moss is amazing. I could talk about that. I could blab all night about Pete Moss. Honestly, I could. Pete is like, it's a natural deal. It's just, there's so much marshy wetlands in Ireland, the beautiful Ireland. All the organic material like squishes down and over, I don't know how many thousands of years of crap, for Pete's sake. But you cut it, you can do all types of peat moss, you can do all types with it. The peat. EMC in the house. I love them. Love all you guys. You better know that. Tell us some stories. Tell us one of your stupid stories there, Scotty. I'll get to it. I got some good stories. The Irish are yellers, brothers. We're not yeller, but we're yellers. If that makes any damn sense. The Ayatollah Scott Mania is running wild on you. Who's celebrating the Irish Republican Army's plight to defeat those UK bastards and their eventual abortion of the cause? You want? All right, you know what? I'm going to blend these two together. I shouldn't do this because it's going to dox me, but I found this out about, I don't know, a couple years ago, 2-3 years ago, something like that. Man, it's probably like 4 or 5 years ago, but I digress. My great uncle, my grandmother, I miss her so much. I love you, Grandma. And her brother, my grandmother's brother, my great uncle, created the IRA. Listen to this shiz real quick. He was in prison, right? Political prisoner, with another guy who was Cuban B, right? And he helped break that guy out. They escaped prison, and he helped the Cuban guy escape. Is he Cuban or Puerto Rican? Shit, I think he might be Puerto Rican. One or the other, okay? And they escaped prison in Ireland, and he went on, the Cuban Puerto Rican guy. I should have did my homework. I didn't know I was going to tell this story. To be the president of Ireland, while my great uncle created the IRA. Oh, that's right. Boom, bomb in your ass, IRA. You know, I'm not. It's not. I don't know. Like, I don't know how to feel because, like, I'm on the right, baby. I'm firmly on the right, on the American political spectrum. Thank you very much. And the IRA, a bunch of libtards, a bunch of lefty socialists. You know, workers of the world unite type of crap, right? But still, you know, it's family. But all I'm saying is this, okay? I talked a little tiny bit yesterday about, I only had one interaction. And actually, I didn't even interact directly with Whitey Bulger, okay? But he was in the background, and I didn't realize who I was doing business with here. But anyway, do you know how much pull I would have had back in the day if somebody told you, boy, oh, your great uncle formed the IRA? That would have been pretty badass. I think it would have been a good thing. I could have been a contender. I don't know. It would have been great. But yes, that's, you know, it's today's a sad day when we think back to the IRA's plight to fail. I don't know. But yeah, they go. You know, I don't know if you guys know this. Maybe you did and you forgot. I'll remind you either way. The IRA was working all the way up until 9/11. I promised I was going to try and do Family Guy stuff. I can't. He's like, Lois, what was like the worst day ever, Lois? And she's like, 9/11. It's just one of the funniest things on Family Guy. I didn't say they didn't have their funny moments. I just said the show insists upon itself. I don't know. But yeah, 9/11, right afterwards, Bush and all the neocons who hated Trump, and now all of a sudden they love him. They were all like, Bush and all of them were like, this one's a terrorist group. Everybody's a terrorist group. You're all labeled as terrorists. And the IRA was labeled as a terrorist group. I mean, yeah. But, you know, the IRA is like, we're disbanding the fucking thing then. Go fuck yourself here. We don't do it. Hey, no. We have Sinn Féin over here. We'll just run it through that. Sinn Féin is the one of the political groups in Ireland, and they're like commie Marxist lunatics. Dag nabbit! Why couldn't I have a relative that like formed? I don't know. You know, the Irish Catholic Christian Republican Conservative Right Wing Party. It's a long acronym. It's a long name. Is that what it's called? An acronym? I don't know. My brain's all mush. The Ayatollah. I told you not to mess with America, Iran. The I told you so. Leonardo DiCaprio. Irish car bombs ain't just cocktails. You know what an Irish? Everybody knows what an Irish cocktail is. Irish car bomb, right? Yeah, the IRA is so famous for bombing people's car or putting bombs in them. You know, don't start that engine, Tony. The fucking Irish got a fucking Irish guy where he might have done something with your keys there, buddy. You know, tick, boom, see ya. They're so famous for it that they made a drink in America. I believe it's a Guinness with a shot of I forget how you make an Irish car bomb. Listen, I'm an Irishman, and my grandpa, I love you more than life itself. He knows that. I don't really like Guinness that much. Like every once in a while, a Guinness would hit like the spot. Guinness is like a full meal. It's like bread, and I don't know what's going on, but it's filling. Not really my cup of tea. I've had a couple of car bomb drinks back in the day, Irish car bombs. But translation is Worcester. $1.25, please. Shout out to Adam Sandler. Fetty Lean, thank you. I couldn't think. I'm like, what is it called? Like the meth shuffle? The Fetty Lean. Fentanyl Lizzie. You gotta love the Fetty Wap Lean. They are pretty peppy after they get their fix. Oh yeah, they're like, I'm just waiting here. I'm just waiting until somebody comes around my ivermectin, yo. Hook your boy up with some of that mectin knuckle. The Fent Lean that denies the theory of relativity. Einstein would have been astonished. It's unbelievable. These people, they'll lean so far. Like, you know, when you have a physical at the doctor, they're supposed to. Some of these doctors don't do it. And I know that's wrong. I'm not a doctor, but I know a couple of things. You're supposed to touch the ground. You know, supposed to touch your toes or at least touch the floor with your hands. And some people can't do it. Well, the Fent leaners can touch the top of their head to their toes. It's quite an astonishing thing. And somehow they don't fall over. Galileo and Einstein are like, what the fuck? How did these mother chuckers do that shit? And Einstein's like, leave me alone. I'm with my cousin. Oh, God, that guy. Kenny's on his game tonight, brother. Kenny is popping. Kenny is always on his game. Let me see. Is it true KP is Joe's song? I don't know why it cracks me up so much. Anything Joe the Supermarket is just ridiculous. The guy that died in the insurance scam gave Joe a chance. Oh, shit. Bob Cook, the great one. That tattoo looks worse than Hulk Hogan does right now. Oh, my God. Brooke Hogan, we love you. Friend of the whole family, Brooke Hogan. But gee willikers, that maybe I should find it. Should I find it? We're talking about it. It's a St. Patrick's Day. Listen, I got nothing but, I got some funny stuff, but it's always bad news in the world. I'm sort of doing a news show. It's like a commentary deal. I'm gonna look it up. Bob, thank you. I'm gonna find that shiz. We gonna find Tony Hey Monkus, my boy. That's my brother right there. Love you, bro. Dude, Tony Hey Monkus, love you, brother. Tony got the ball rolling. By the way, when I get up to 20 subscribers, monthly not subscribers, but paid subscriptions, whatever they're called. I'm forced to do Fridays. So just to let you know, you ain't got to do nothing, but if you want to, I ain't gonna deny it. You know what I mean? Joe the Supermarket's the reason why I moved from Rumble to YouTube. Well, thank you, Joe. You did something right. Wherever you is, with your feet up in the air, waving like you just don't care. Oh, he's intolerable. I wish I could explain to you guys who don't know who Joe the Supermarket is, what he's about. I think I did a decent job. Like, this dude is a straight up disaster for everybody that comes in contact with. I thought you switched because you wanted to hang out with us. That's right. That too. Of course, that too. Spot on RFK impersonation. Thank you. Oh my God, I try my best. JFK, you want to say anything, Robert?
He's like, oh, listen. There's two things I want to talk about here real quick. Number one is don't do the fent lean. It defies the natural law of gravity. And the other is Joe the Supermarket's a faggot.
Hey, come on, Jay. RFK Jr. You can't say that shit on my show. It's on YouTube. Say Rumble. Thank you, RFK Jr. I agree, by the way. Oh, fuck you, too. Hey! It's St. Patrick's Day. RFK Jr. must be drinking. I don't know what he's thinking. Ivermectin can help Joe. Hell's no. He definitely ain't getting that ivermectin. Give him some more angel dust. He'll be fine. Oh, my God. The anti-ivermectin crew should be criminally charged. Amen, brother. Yes, Big Pharma and hospitalists should be in jail. I guess. What's Irish and stays outside? Patio furniture. Listen, you can make me laugh very easily. What do you want me to do? Oh, shit. Wait a minute. Wait. I'm so sorry. I'm going to skip people's comments. Dagnabbit, I love reading every last one of them. Tony! Oh, my God. Tony, hey, monk, dude, I love you to pieces. Holy cannoli. Tony, thank you. Oh, my God, thank you. I don't even know. I feel like I haven't done enough thanking. Eva! What? Thank you guys so much. I got it. Now I feel like I caused this. I promise you. I just know I want to give Tony love because the last time he was on, he donated, I think 5 memberships. So he just did another 5. Tony, I love you. Oh, my God. Thank you. I got to check. I think we're on for Friday now. I got to check. I want to see. I don't know. Where was I? I didn't want to skip too many of you guys' stuff because it hurts me. Shamrock CMC? I don't know. Fucking Bot. We love Bot Hutchinson. Yes. Did I put the N in there? I don't mean to. I don't put the R's in words, and now I'm chucking N's all over the place. That's what she said. I think that's what she said. And St. Patrick is a Scotsman. It's not Scottish. It's crap. I thought he was Italian. Listen, I love the Italians. If the Italians ask, he was Italian. St. Patrick, he was Italian. He's like, it was St. Vincesco, okay? It's St. Vinny and Jessica. St. Vinny. There you go. Something like that. Yeah, I don't know. We'll look it up. Rainey hates coleslaw. Not the man. Maybe the food. I don't think so, though. Rainey dances for quarters. Yeah, I thought so. I love coleslaw. I hate cooked cabbage. There you go. I knew. Rainey doesn't. Rainey loves coleslaw. We love Rainey. Are you saying women would give me a quarter to dance? I'll give you a quarter to dance. That'd be fantastic. Sniz, that's just the starting rate. Performance bonuses and a chance for corporate advancement looms. Yes, I love it. But cabbage is coleslaw rating. Don't ruin coleslaw for rating. If I had a pub, I'd serve free Lucky Charms tonight. Every Lucky Charms comes with a $25 pint of fucking Guinness, you bunch of sissies. Listen, what the hell? I don't know about you guys, but shit is so expensive here. Alcoholism is almost non-existent anymore. At least not at the bars. Because you can't afford to go to the bar anymore. It's like, we get an Irish car bomb. They're like, yeah, that'll be $29.45. Like, what? You charging me cents now? It's like, listen, I don't know what to tell you. When people can just go to the packy. That's what we call it around here. I don't know. You know, it's short for the package store. I don't know how these things get created. I really don't. But from when I was born till now, that was normal to me. It's going to the packy. Like, dude, like we're young kids. Dude, see if you can get somebody to fucking buy for us at the packy. It's like, dude, I'll give you extra 20 if you get me a fucking 30 rack, dude. Get me some fucking Mickey wide mouths. I'll give you an extra. I'll slide you an extra 20. But, everybody else calls them different shit. Like, it's mostly just like the liquor store, LQ, whatever. But you know, a little bit of Boston Irish lore for you. Some of my stupid stories. Why not? Scotsman. Authentic Irish cuisine. Here's me lucky fucking charms. It comes with salsa bread, you fucking limey bastards. Lucky Charms, magically delicious. Oh yeah. Is Bam's mom there? Bam Majera's mom or dad. Oh, geez. Does dad pass? But you know his mom's gonna be in the fish tank. You know it. Yeah, without a descendant of the Gold Striker tribe. Holy shit. Fish tank is missing some Lucky Charms. Let's just say some magic. Let's put holes in the wall. Yes. Oh my God, Eva is the best. Brew City, let's go. That's right. You can figure it out. You don't know exactly where she lived. Don't be doxing my truth over here. Jedediah Goldstriker was my absolute favorite. Me too, without question. Good old-fashioned gator swamp wrestling. We love us some wrestling up here in the fish tank. Getting it on done, getting them crawdads, getting it all good and crawdads. If you like, I don't know where my brain goes. I was just having a conversation. What the fuck? If you like scotch, the unique taste is called peat. Ah, the peat. And there are some scotches that are more peaty than others. I taste a wee bit of peat in this one. I really link a scotch called Pinch. Yes, I've heard of that. Good stuff in low quantities to savor. Oh, let's see if the peat whiskey has legs, do you? No, I don't know how the fuck to do that shit. And that's for wine. What am I talking about? Listen, I get most of my knowledge about liquor from moonshiners. And if you don't know, they have moonshiner master distillers now. They're like, listen, whoever makes the best pre-shine gets to go fight in, you get to wrestling with Tickle in the shed out back for better steel parts. Anybody watch that shit except for me? It's fucking great. You know why? Because it has nothing to do with anything in the world. You can just veg out to moonshiner master distillers. Well, these guys are master distillers. And my favorite is the dude who went legit. What's his name? And he's like, I don't know. He's like, I'm a firefighter. I love the moonshiner people. Shout out to the moonshiners. Let's go. Yeah, but it's not cooked. Not the same smell. She don't want all that stanky coleslaw. She wants that good, fine coleslaw. What the heck do you put in there? Buttermilk? That good buttermilk, delicious. Delicious coleslaw. Why does coleslaw and fish go so good together? That's a question for the ages. I don't know the answer. Hello, you. Yeet. The retirement accounts. We got to go. Kenny Powers, yes, and there were 401,000 members of the IRA too with their leader, Roth. See, Roth? Roth. Oh, God. I was going to say, I don't know who the exact leader is. But I know who made it. And don't look it up. Sounds like the plot of a movie. It could very well be. Gracias, amigos. The dad joke humor just goes downhill from here. It only goes up. You can't go downhill with dad jokes. I'm sorry. I've tried. Who let this IRA mother up at my bar? Holy shiz, that's right. Who says that? I don't think it's Jack Whitey Bulgerson. I don't think it was Jack Nicholson. Somebody says, like, who let this IRA motherfucker into my bar? Let's go. The Cherokee had the Puritans on their terrorist watch list too. Everything is relative. Everything is, it's like the theory of fentanyl. So, there's a joke in there. It's got to be in there. The Weather Underground were a bunch of troublemakers before they got that website. Promo code Lummies up in here. Everybody give promo code some love. I love promo code Lummy. Thank you, brother, for being here. Love you, love you, love you. I had a relative who helped finance Kohler. Another great uncle was in the Sea Izzle Whizzle. More reparation. We want a reparation. The Irish were a bunch of slaves too, you know. I have ancestors and family, whatever. I was gonna say family members. That feels like a current thing, right? Family. If I say I have family members, you think now. It's like present tense. Whereas ancestors, like, yeah, the ones before you. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. But I have Irish ancestors that were slaves. So I want my reparation. I want to beat people's weaves off at the next St. Patrick's Day parade with a big fat stack of cash from that reparation up in my pocket, y'all. I don't know what I'm talking about. Jameson, Irish cream and Guinness. Thank you, Tony Haymonk. God love ya. That's how you make an Irish car bomb at home, folks. Yeah, I think, matter of fact, isn't it 3? It's like a big old pint of Guinness, a shot of Jameson, and some fucking Irish cream on top. You fucking limey bastards. Drink it up. If you don't puke, you're one of us. Oh, my God. Cola like the engines? Yes, KP. Make your knees touch your elbows. Drop down. Get your eagle. God damn. Scott, I need my reparations. Let me get the reparations. Honestly, if they were giving out reparations all over the place, I don't even want them. Honestly, if it's like, well, Trump's like, well, you know, I promised I'd give the blacks the reparations. You heard me. They said the best reparations, and I told them there'd be reparations like no one's ever seen. You're like, you ain't said that shit. Oops, get this guy. He's not real MAGA. Get him out. Mark Levin, come and get this asshole. Lindsey Graham, tickle his butthole while Mark Levin carries him out. I'm trying to stay away from that shit. I know people are like, fuck you. Fucking love Trump, you piece of shit. I loved him too. I don't know what to tell you. I'm still rooting for him. It's getting harder by this moment. But anyway, I forget what I was talking about. I lost my train of thought. How many more, Mr. Speaker? How many more are needed to? I'll find out. I think we're almost there. I think we might be there. You should hear RFK talk about Chappaquiddick. Tried to blame the whole thing on bad directions. Ted Kennedy's like, I'll be right back, okay? There, 4 score. I can't speak Ted Kennedy. The Kennedys had a weird Massachusetts Boston accent. They really did. You know, like, listen to Kennedy, like JFK. He's like, and this, that, and the other. And I'll tell you what there, buddy. I don't know what to do, but I know I'll do it. And we'll go to the moon. See? He was, now that I think about it, he was from that old, like, 20s, 30s gangster time. And, like, you know, you think of, like, a New York secretary back then. And she's like, well, see, yeah, I'll connect you right away, okay? I don't know. They all were connecting people's phone calls in my mind. So maybe that's what it is. Kennedy had the Boston accent with a touch of that New York. We're talking quick, see? Yeah, I'll tell you what, I'm smoking a cigarette. I almost said something, but I don't want to get myself in too much trouble. I'm already in trouble. I keep opening my big mouth. I still maintain the Chappaquiddick movie is one of the top 5 Martha Vineyards based movies. Well, Jaws will always be number 1. Jaws is out of Martha's Vineyard, just so everybody knows. They even have a bridge there. I've jumped off of it. It's called Jaws Bridge. I got a picture of it somewhere. Me and my boy Noah. Shout out, that's my homie. We jumped off of the Jaws Bridge. It's pretty high. Like, usually you do something crazy like that and you're like, oh, it only looks big. But then you jump off and you're like, it wasn't so bad. When I jumped off and I'm like, holy shit, where's the fucking ground? When am I hitting the ground? What the fuck is going on? Like, I had that much time. I had a mini conversation with myself. Like, this shit was bigger than I thought. I think we need a bigger bridge. No, that bridge is just fine, sir. That'll do the trick. Because Jaws in the movie went under the bridge in the movie, so that's why they call it Jaws Bridge. And they like have plaques now where it's like Jaws Bridge established whenever. AMC, I love a good joke. That's a hell yeah. YouTube police, thank you for being here. I hope I am in good standings, and we support our YouTube police over here. The cheesier, the better. Yes, bring them cheesy dad jokes all day. All day. Everybody loves dad jokes. Even kids who are like, oh my God, Dad, you're embarrassing me. Like, all right, I won't tell anymore. I didn't say to not tell anymore. Yeah, you like my cheesy dad jokes. I think he was English. St. Patrick. We're gonna look at it and say, oh my God, 7:30. I love talking to you guys so much. E = MC squared. That's right. Coleslaw to the 4th power. Or is the 2nd? I don't know. I don't do math. We're drinking for the Irish. I don't do fucking math when I'm all Jamesoned up. You know what I mean? No, I'm not drunk. I really don't. Yeah, the only N in my name is at the back. Damn. Oh my God. Bart Hutchinson comes out popping. Holy cannoli. I must be way behind because I told that story about 25 minutes ago. I work at the beer, liquor, wine distributor. We don't charge them bars that much. It's a racket. Yeah, I know. It's bullshit. And listen, you guys like the liquor distributors, they give them even better deals. So when I remember as a kid, I was probably like 22-ish. I've been going to the bar for God knows how many years, and legally for like 1 at the time. And I'm like, I think I don't know. It was like a Jack and Coke, and we end up ordering like 7 or 8 Jack and Cokes. Got a bunch of our friends and shit, right? Captain and Coke, whatever the hell we're drinking. And it was Captain and Coke. And my buddy's like, dude, this is as many that would be, because we're like, all right, let's cash out of here. They have pool tables, all right? So we're like, start a fucking tab, guy, all right? So they give us the tab and shit. And we're like, holy shit. And my boy's like, dude, this is way more than a bottle's worth. This is like 5 bottles worth. And we only had like 8 drinks. And so I was like, let's go. I mean, I've been to liquor stores plenty of times, but it's usually what I'm like, excuse me, Fentliner. I need to get into this cooler. Where's my wiki mind wealths? Mickey Wide Mouths, dagnabbit. If you didn't have the B on the top, I just wasn't interested back then. But anyway, Mickey Wide Mouth. I feel like I'm drunk. I haven't drank in God knows how many years. So we go in there, and I was just shocked. I'm like, this shit costs $8 for a big ass bottle of Captain Morgan. Put your one leg up. Aye, Captain. I couldn't believe it. I'm like, it was fucking $8. And I'm like, they were charging us like $6 for a thing of Coca-Cola with a little squirt of it in there. I'm like, these can limey bastard. I mean, I know they got to make money somewhere, but give me a break. An Irish car bomb for over $10 is a joke. It's a joke. It's insulting. Dark match, Steve up in here. We going to 8 o'clock. I got to hurry up because that's like a half hour now. I'm a half hour behind schedule. Actually, I came on 15 minutes late, so that makes sense. If you read this, you must hit the like button. Listen, they're not my rules. I'm sorry, folks. It's just the way it is. You can explain EMC squared to can you explain EMC squared to us, sir? Well, energy is one thing, equals mass times coleslaw, which creates a vortex to make a black hole of non-cooked cabbage, because you don't want that shit. It stinks. You don't want your black hole stinking. Where am I going with these things? I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. I'm at the bar right now. Let's go. Hank Scott. Wait, I'm at the bar right now. Hank Scott and me and friends. I got everything I need right here in my own hut. That's right. That's what you do. I'm telling you. Listen, I do wish every single one of us right now was at a nice Irish pub together. I ain't gonna lie. Listen, you go to the bar to hang out with friends, okay? When you realize you're like 35, 38 years old and you don't have any friends around anymore, and you're not doing the fentanyl lean, but you're doing, I don't know, the Scotch sweat, I don't know, slow, what do you call it? Whatever. I can't think of it. Like a, you're by yourself at the bar. It's not good. Something happened. DMS is getting groped on a train. Damn, I know I should play that song right now. Oh, shiznit. Buddha. Can love you, bro. Gifted 1 membership. That had to be Friday. That had to put us over. I don't know even how to check. I'll check afterwards. I can check like my account and see if it, because like right now I'm going through StreamYard. But I'll check. I like me some Clan McGregor. It also comes in plastic bottles, so I can't kill my friends. That's right. Drink responsibly. If you're going to throw a bottle across the room, let it be a plastic bottle, okay? And try to at least drink half of it. A full bottle, even if it's plastic. That might do some damage. Also, it just might have enough in it to push somebody maybe over the back porch. You guys say porch? I'm Irish, and I'm up from Boston, so I say porch. The Irish are like, we put ours in everything, you limey bastard. Even in words that don't have ours, we put them in there. You filthy Bostonian. Give us back our heritage, you limey fucks. I don't know, limey's the only one I can think of. Was David Lee Roth the leader of the IRA, Kenny? Let's see what Kenny says. He was the Susie Orman of fans. Welfare and food says it paid off. Exactly. David Lee Roth lights the menorah. Oh my God. Put on your yarmulke. I'll tickle his butthole. Genuine belly laugh. Thank you. Yes. Oh, Wise Academy. Thank you so much. Scott's JFK voice sounds like Rudy doing the Canute Wait. The Newt Rockton speech. Now you want to maybe look up that Rudy. He's like, he's like, 25 years ago. That's how long it was since my brother forgot he had a girl in the car there in Martha's Vineyard in Chappaquiddick. We don't even mention that name. Nobody even wants to have chapped lips now with Chappaquiddick. I gotta listen to JFK. Jeez, I can't do JFK anymore. I'm Irish and I was on Will's Fair when I was a child. I'm paid off too. Don't ever take Wiz Fair. It was absolutely horrible. My mom had no choice. Listen, we came from it, and my parents got off it as fast as humanly possible. They wanted it to happen before I knew that that's because back in the day, you went on it for a minute and then you were embarrassed. Nowadays, they like, man, get the fuck out my way, dog. Yo, take my snap and shit. Everybody look at me. I'm gonna take a screenshot. I'm gonna take a motherfucking selfie with my snap card. What's up, girl? Look at I got my snap card. It's like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Yes, it was pretty rough times in the 60s and 70s, but there are many good people I learned from. Absolutely. Listen, that's why I honestly try not to judge anybody. I joke around, I'm being a little wise ass. But I honest to God, there's, I grew up broke, flat broke. So it makes you want to not be flat broke when so it's a motivator, because I know some rich kids, their parents are rich and they're completely silver spoon, and I still love them. I don't give a shit where you're from, but I'm just saying, and they are not motivated to do anything. They don't want to do nothing. They're happy. And it's like, guess what? When the dollar keeps being worth less money, yo daddy's money ain't going to be worth shit by the time you get it. So you better get into a career. Also, work, some kind of work, a career, it makes you feel better. I was laid off, the whole winter. And I ain't gonna lie, like I had all these ideas. I was busy too, to be fair to myself. But I had all these ideas of shit I was gonna do, and it's like, I don't know, you just get a little in a funk, a little winter depression. And I'm already back to work, and I feel like $1 million. Like I feel so much better. It's like it just gives you some shit to do. You gotta keep going. You know what I'm saying? Bring a couple flasks in your pocket. That's right. I'm an 86 out of pretty much everybody. I've been 86 out of everybody in Vegas. Let's go. The bars here are boring. Everybody who sits there and gambles, I'm done with that shit. It's, bro, I know exactly what you mean. I lived in Vegas in 94 for a couple of years, moved back for a little while. Excuse me. And I'll never, ever forget. Speaking of my stupid stories, I met this guy, and he used to, I don't want to say live, but he was always on the raised, whatever, the boardwalk, the stairwell boardwalk from the Excalibur to the MGM Grand. I think they moved it because I was on it the last time we were in Vegas for the Chat Rap meetup for Alex Stein. And I was trying to stand on it for some old memories because I'd work and cross the thing, whatever. And it was positioned the wrong way. Anyway, I met this guy, and it was the saddest thing, and it shook your boy to his core and made me realize, I still love gambling, but I went to Vegas as a gambler with an addiction and left without the addiction. And still had a couple of dollars in my pocket. Thank you very much. But a couple, not a whole bunch, but a couple. But no, but this guy, he was a manager of, oh God, I think it was Burger King. It might have been McDonald's. It's been a while. And he ended up owning, well, not owning, but being the general manager of like 8, I think they were Burger Kings. And he had a house, wife, kids, all that fun stuff. And because he became a bigwig, they'd have like their conventions and shit in Vegas. Every year he'd go and he'd blow a ton of money, right? His wife was sick and tired of it. And they were already kind of rocky. And, as the months became days, became weeks, became days, till he went back for whatever Burger King and McDonald's conference in Vegas. Their marriage would get all rocky because the wife's freaking out. Are we going to have money or not? This Dingleberry, the last time he went while he was married, not only did he spend all their money, every dollar in the bank, he also put his house on the line, like the pink slips, whatever the fuck. He puts the title of the house up, and they gave him whatever money. And this good asshole lost everything. And he sits on that bridge to punish himself all the time. And he doesn't have a cup or anything, but people do give him money and shit. I don't know if he's still alive. This was in the 94, and he looked like he was probably in his late 60s. I've seen fentanyl leaners looking more healthy than this dude. And he's telling me his whole story. And he's like, I was like, you never saw your wife? Because my wife divorced me, told me never to come home. She fought and did every single thing she could, said that the guy didn't have because it was in both of their names. So he ended up getting taken to court by the casino because whatever. She still had to pay a bunch of money and blah, whatever. It's just a mess. Fucking mess. So when I lived in Vegas, I'd go to 4 Kegs, if anybody knows what that place is. It's a local joint. The coldest tapped beer you'll ever get in your life. What do they call them? Draft beer, tap beer, whatever. It was delicious. They could pee in that cup. It was so cold. You're like, oh my God, it tastes delicious, until it gets a little warmer. You're like, is that fucking cabbage? Randy, don't drink the fucking beer. No, but I don't know. It's just crazy to me. Crazy. But no. So I'd go, different bars, hang out. And it was just lonely. You look around sometimes. I'd go with coworkers after work to 4 Kegs or wherever. And just hanging around and seeing a couple of dudes or even a lady, a woman at a bar by herself. It's the most depressing thing you'll ever see in your fucking life. I'm so sorry. I got to skip a bunch of stuff. Sorry. All right, let's get to some stories. Stories. Now that we have about 5 seconds of the show remaining. No, I got some stories. I do. All right, here we go. Let's just jump right in it, right? St. Patrick's Day in Ireland this time. We saw Boston yesterday. I didn't see any red hair, blonde hair, blue or green-eyed folks. But in Ireland, they show absolutely no regard for your culture, your heritage, your people, your land, your faith, or your traditions. What are they talking about? Well, let's take a look at the St. Patrick's Day Parade in Ireland. I swear, if I get a copy strike for that crappy song, I'm going to be pissed. Let's put it back so we have a little bit of context. This is, by the way, this isn't Diwali. Oh, no. David Roth doesn't light the poop menorah on Diwali. This is St. Patrick's Day in Ireland. Sean Bigara. Forget about it. I keep thinking about Italian St. Patrick. All right. I'm laughing, but this is really disturbing. Hold on a second. Hold on a cotton picking moment here. There are some Irish people, though. Look at all the back. Try to ignore Cash Patel and his wife here for a second. Look at the back. Look at these people. Look how happy they are to see the lovely Diwali Day Parade. Look at them. Can you see them in the back standing behind the thing? Well, this isn't their time. You Irish, stay behind the barrier. Look at them all. Nobody's happy. No kids are like, oh, throw me some Diwali candy. Oh, thank you. Oh, that's not a piece of candy, you fucking asshole. All right. Waving an flag of India at the St. Diwali's Day Parade in Ireland. Are you freaking kidding me? That's just so insulting. Listen, I know I've been giving Israel a bunch of grief, okay? But if Israel had a parade, I mean, they have, different things at different synagogues, sort of like, my wonderful Greek people out there, the Greek festival, Irish festival. Some places do have like a Jewish festival, right? They usually don't let you in, but, if you know somebody, they'll let you in. You can always go to the Portuguese fest or the Greek festival. You're welcome. But I digress. I would never go there and be waving an Irish flag or an American flag. Well, they're in America, so it's different. But I'll you know what I'm saying. I'm not going to be waving, a Portuguese flag at anybody else's event. How about that? That's not Portuguese. This is bullshit. Look at this guy's hat, the Diwali Pope over here. Look at this dude in the corner. What the heck is he supposed to be? The Indian Pope? What is he holding? The scepter or something? What is going on? All I know is if I get a copy strike for that, I'll save that for the end. That's something fun because there's a bunch of crap and we don't want all that. We saw that yesterday, St. Patrick's Day parade in Dallas, Texas. Oh yes, Dallas. I didn't see that part. Yeah, that's what you do. That's a good person. Knock a guy out and kick him in the face while he's down. That is a sign of this person right here. They can ride shotgun in the wood chipper with the pedos. I'm just saying, that's dirty. I didn't see that one. This is a quick story real quick. Spirit Airlines. Alex, you carry my boy Alex Stein on that shit all the time. Now everybody's wondering, why are all the tires falling off the airplanes? Why are the wings falling off? What do you want, Henry? The leg of the wing? Or do you go for the old hearts and lungs? Spirit Airlines passengers records company duct taping their plane together. And this dude's like, just give me my motherfucking money back, bro. Look at this shit. You think it's a joke? Oh my God. Yep, nice and good. Pat it. Look at you. Gotta always pat it down. You always want to make sure that the duct tape on the wing of the plane that's going, I don't know, 20,000 feet above the earth at approximately 280 miles an hour. Try to put your hand out. Go 100 miles an hour in your car and put your hand out. Matter of fact, put a piece of duct tape on your head and put it out the window at 100 miles an hour. It'll stay on for a little bit. Now, almost triple that and go way up in the sky. That wing is literally hanging on by a prayer because there ain't there's no, well, maybe a hope and a prayer. Wait. Get back there. Look at it. Tap it good. Make sure you tap it on there. Get that nice and good. Duct tape the wing of the plane. Do people understand how it works? It has to be, everything is like, it's almost like shingles with a plane, right? If anybody out there knows anything about building or repairing planes, correct me if I'm wrong. But from what I've learned, it's almost like shingles where it's like underneath and then over. And so you don't want anything exposed. So that wing is technically connected to the other wing under the plane. Then you put the stuff around that and then you encase that and blah, 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 blah. All I know is got to be airtight. So if I'm seeing some duct tape, I'm not feeling. Listen, it's already terrifying on airplanes. The wing is going like this, like metal's not supposed to do that shit. And now you put duct tape on it. Not a problem. How much extra for luggage do you charge me? Yeah, about 7,000 I charged. Last week, this prick asked me to christen his luggage. 7,000 I charged. All right, let's go. I'm not getting into all this stuff. I get it online. I get into it enough online. Here we go. Look at this lady, huh? What do you know, latties? Ireland's new communist president. Oh, that's correct. That's not hyperbole, my good friends. No. She's a communist. I told you, my great uncle broke the first one out. Don't blame me, okay? Keep your plastic bottles to yourself. Please don't throw any my way. I didn't do it. Wasn't me. Ireland's new communist president. I'm carnying up the words here because I don't know if I've gone over my limit with YouTube. They get mad, maybe. Commie president declares war on the very existence of Ireland. Wait, declares war on the very existence of Ireland at her first St. Patrick's Day message. Listen, St. Patrick's Day, I'm sure there's plenty of holidays that we don't know about, but the biggest one is St. Patrick's Day. Yeah, I don't know how you fudge that one up. It's basically the 4th of July for Ireland. Like, what are you doing? Imagine if you had a president. I mean, we've had some whoppers, okay? Joe Biden, Obama, who the hell knows? Imagine if they came, even dumbass diaper-wearing, shiz-stained, diaper-wearing Joe Biden wouldn't come out on 4th of July and be like, oh, yeah, 4th of July. It's Obama. What do you want me to do? Fentanyl. I'm doing the fentanyl. Joe Biden does a fentanyl pose. He doesn't do the fentanyl lean. Whatever. There's a joke in there somewhere. Figure it out. But he wouldn't shit on America the 4th of July. He shits on him with his auto pen. Plenty. But at least on the 4th of July, be like, we love America. It's when we gain our independence. Imagine Joe Biden comes out and he's like, oh, sorry. Jill, there's more Jello. I made Jello. The 4th of July is when the Diwali princes from India came and freed all the bunny rabbits. Like, you know what I mean? Even Joe Biden knows what the 4th of July is. He's like, this is Alex Jones, actually. I'm sorry, Alex. He's like, remember, colleges UK-wide are now saying that the English, Scottish, and Irish peoples never existed, folks. This ain't ever existed. All of them. Educational TV programs showing Vikings as Africans. That's right. Can you believe it? Black Vikings. Ridiculous. Western white culture is being deliberately erased and by replacement migration. They're replacing you, folks. The Illuminati globalists are replacing you. The frogs are fucking gay. And the history that proves we never even existed is being destroyed. This is beyond book burning, folks. Right now, hold on 1 second. I'll finish this paragraph in 1 minute. Methylene blue, folks. Ladies and gentlemen, get your methylene blue right here. Nah, I'm only kidding, Alex. I love you. I know you got to sell that shit. I want to try methylene blue, but here's the thing. Alex Jones, just something for you real quick. Sorry, a little side note. Did I hit the button? Panicking. I don't want to do a mute stream again. But message to Alex Jones. I fucking love you to pieces, brother. And I want to buy all your stuff. You are going to have to somehow attach yourself to have an Amazon store or something. I wanted to buy like the charcoal toothpaste from Alex Jones one time, right? It was like $8, $7 or something, which is probably overpriced, but you know, it's chips away at the $75 trillion fake ass lawsuit that they bopped our boy Alex Jones with in Connecticut, right? So I'm like, all right, fine. You know, I want to buy it anyway. Why not? It's probably $2 or $3 more than it should be, but whatever. So I go to checkout, and the shipping and handling is $23. What? You telling me it's triple what the product is worth? Then I was going to go to buy the methylene blue, folks. I was going to go buy methylene blue. And the thing is, like, I think like $24 or something. It's not even that much. And the shipping and handling was like $30 or something ridiculous. I'm like, dude, I'm not in Ireland for Pete's sake. For Pete Ma's sake, I'm in Boston. What are you driving this yourself? What's going on? Because Amazon, you give them $100 a year and you get free shipping. So my suggestion is, if you want us to buy all your wonderful vitamins and shit, get free shipping somehow, bro. I don't know. I know that the globalist elite stopping us, Scott. You don't even understand. We can't ship anything for less than quadruple what they normally charge people, and they're keeping us from Amazon. If they're keeping you from Amazon, Rex is your son, my friend Rex Jones. Have Rex put it in Rex's name and open an Amazon store. Something, please. I want to try the methylene blue, folks, ladies and gentlemen. I want to try it. And the T3 iodine. If you don't have T3 iodine, you don't know what you're missing. I do know what I'm missing because I can't afford the shipping and handling. Anyway, she calls Saint Patrick 4 times. She says Patrick. Leave off the saint for savings. I don't know what this crazy bitch is doing. In turn, ignoring Ireland's Catholic historical traditions. Listen, all of my Protestant people out there. That's just no good. Protestant. I was always, because I'm Catholic, Roman Catholic, and I never really understood. I'm like, what's the beef? What do the Protestants got beef with us? And the Protestants love England and they hate Ireland, even though they're fucking Irish. I don't know. It's like someone born and raised in Massachusetts and they're a Yankees fan. I don't know what's wrong with this. That's not normal. Now, I don't like the Red Sox because of the ownership, but they're still my team. I'm not going to put on a Yankees hat. Shout out to White Ice Tea, my boy. I'm sure he loves his Yankees. I always have a healthy respect for the Yankees, but I digress. Refuses to wear green, opting for black instead, like it's a fucking funeral, because it is. It's Ireland's funeral, folks. They're having a wake and a funeral, and exposes a historically inaccurate version of events comparing St. Patrick to a migrant. He was a slave to create a modern-day socialist propaganda speech fit for Karl Marx and a pile of Joe the Supermarx. All right, let's check it out.
The story of Patrick's life serves as a reminder of the resilience and courage of migrants.
You know, I get a little pissed off when I hear like a senator like, oh, and they're under oath or something, like, it's doctor. I earned that. Or a senator talking to somebody, it's like, excuse me, it's Senator Marshall Blackburn. Oh no, Marshall Blackburn's cool, right? I don't know. It's Senator Shaniqua. Okay, I worked very hard to be that senator. Okay, don't let me meet you up at some St. Patrick's Day parade because your weave will be flying. You call me Senator Shaniqua, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So to be like, oh, Patrick, you know, put the saint on his name. Give my boy a little respect on his name. He's a saint. This fucking filthy commie bitch. Look at her face. She's miserable. This lady smiles twice in her life. When violence happens and they wheel the body in front of her, she's all smiles. And then when she finds out that I gotta watch my mouth. That's all. I was gonna say something bad. When things are bad, she's happy. That's all. That's all.
The story of Patrick's life serves as a reminder of the resilience and courage of migrants, the invaluable contributions that they have made and continue to make.
Fuck this lady. Dan, the man's got to leave. Love you, Dan. We'll see you in a little while. Hopefully catch back up at Darkman Steve coming up right after this. Darkman Steve! Darkman Steve doesn't care about the shipping and handling. He'll buy my methylene blue, you fucking piece of shit, Scott Starboard. Wait, oh, sorry. Hey, I will always love Alex Jones. You saved me. He woke me up in 2015. Him and Roger Stone. We love Roger Stone. I want to get Roger Stone on the show so badly. Rex Jones, friend of the show. That's my boy. I'm friends with Rex Jones. Rex is hopefully coming on here soon. I'm trying to get Rex on here. I just don't know which day. I screwed up the last one. That's sausages. My grandma My grandmother's mom moved to America over religious tough times, over religious stuff. Times are crazy way back then. The world has always been crazy. It just sucks now because we should be smarter. Nobody's like, you're not wrong. Everything he says correct. We are not learning from history. I am a history nerd. I love history. And we're all doomed to repeat that shit because nobody is paying attention. It's like, and by the way, I'll give people a little bit of credit. Okay, I'll give them a little coping mechanism. Our history has been completely erased and hidden from us. McGraw-Hill books did a disservice to children all across the country, but all over the world, they don't even teach our real history. I better hurry up. I only got like a minute.
To the countries they now call home.
Hold on real quick. She said, St. Patrick, but he's not a saint because I don't recognize that shit. He was an immigrant, just like all the fine immigrants walking around in lovely Ireland with machetes, raping little girls. They do a wonderful job. Diversity is a strength, don't you know? What the fuck is this?
Migrants, the invaluable contributions that they have made and continue to make.
Name one. Fucking name one, bitch. I guarantee you, if I was in front of her, I'd say, name one. She's like, get this gentleman out of here. No. Well, I'm no threat. Handcuff me, I'll ask you the fucking question. They do so many, they're invaluable. They do so many things for Ireland, right? Can you name one? Well, they make our streets nice and bright and lovely. Really? Streets are all gloomy now. And there's shit and blood all over the place. And falafels. It's not good.
To the countries they now call home, sometimes even in the face of great adversity. Patrick's story speaks not only to the Ireland of the 5th century, but to the millions still subjected to trafficking, forced labour, and displacement today.
Yeah, displacement. That's what you're doing, you fucking limey biatch. Sniz pointed it out. She's doing the thing. Look at, oh no. Does everybody understand what this symbol right there is? Do you see that? Oh my God. We are screwed. We as a human civilization are fucking screwed. She's doing it again. Yes, great catch, dude. Holy shit. She's making the sign. All right, I gotta hurry up.
Home, sometimes even in the face of great adversity.
Adversity like what? Oh, he's like, yo, I can't pay. Don't have a pen to endorse the back of this free money check. I see. What do you mean? What? Oh, it was a bumpy ride over here for free coming from France. Oh, the yacht that brought me over here was a little bumpy. I don't know why they went from Jamaican to Ireland. I don't know what the hell they are. Get them out of here.
Patrick's story speaks not.
It's Saint, bitch. Put some stank on his name. We want a little shine. Give him some love. Saint Patrick. You act like you know that motherfucker. You don't know Saint Pat. You don't know him on a first name basis. You miserable.
Only to the Ireland of the 5th century, but to the millions still subjected to trafficking, forced labour, and displacement today.
Yes, the trafficking and all that shit are from the savages that you are bringing into your country, and the displaced people are your fellow Irishmen and women, you filthy piece of shiz.
As we recall the life of Patrick, we invoke his spirit.
Let's get his name out your mouth. Where's Will Smith? Get over there. You can sleep over at Rosie O'Donnell's house and keep Patrick's name out that bitch's filthy mouth. I got something fun. Fun. This is it. We'll wrap it up. I'm already late. Look at this. Even in Japan, these people misbehave when you don't give them their chicken nugget sauce. Acted a fool, dancing at inappropriate times. What is going on? Even the Blizzak robots don't know how to act. No, this is a robot chef, I guess. I don't know what the hell he's serving. And it is in times too. So, but look, he's cooking, and then all of a sudden he like, yo, He's like, chicken nugget time, y'all. Watch it. He going crazy. Crazy. All right, listen, we got to go. I hope I made you laugh a little bit. It's a long story, and I don't even really understand it myself, but we actually came from royalty. My grandmother's mom was Irish. She had relatives with someone of royalty, and they didn't like Newbury. Listen, my grandparents, same deal. They had to escape. Ireland always got some shiz going on. They always got some drama. And it's crazy. She is a minion of Satan. Not Tony Haymunker's grandma. The communist female president of Ireland. Just so anybody checking in late might not know, because I just saw the numbers go up. I got just as much Scottish in me. I've been claiming Scottish for about a year now because I'm ashamed of the Irish in Ireland not here. Oh, I know how you feel, brother. Believe me, I know. Sorry I wasn't able to participate in the Gleeful live stream, but I was doing me taxes. Johnny Z. Fraley, you know I love you to pieces, brother. You don't ever have to say sorry for nada. But I do. I have to say sorry right now because we got to go. But I'm not completely sad about it because we are all heading over to Doc Bash Steve. I'll be in the chat. You'll be in the chat. And how do you like that? We'll have fun. Alex time at 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Real America's Voice. I'll be back in tomorrow. Hopefully 6:15. 6:15 because I was 6:30 today. Sorry, I was running late. I was late at work. Missed the pig pen. Pig pen will be Thursday at 3:30. Don't miss it. Back here tomorrow, Wednesday, 6:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Get your tuckuses over to Doc Matt Steve. Until then, I'll see you over there. Get over there. Have fun.